This day, we rescue a world from mysticism and tyranny, and usher in a future brighter than anything we can imagine. Give thanks, man! To Leonidas and the brave 300! To victory!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Jimmy's Jam Box.
This is not a podcast. This is a show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Jimmy's Jam Box. We're back at it again, still at Feed the People Fest for our final interview for the week. Thank you so much to Born Dead Entertainment and Jameson and Jason B. Big fans of y'all. Thanks for having us. Let me go ahead and get the easy stuff out of the way real quick. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, push all the buttons, do all the things. You know, I don't know where they are, but you do, and I trust you. Now let's go ahead and get on into it. Here is today's guest.
Hello, my name is Jade. Jade.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about, where you're from, what you do, give us that Tinder profile of your involvement with music.
All right. So I'm 20. I'm from Puyallup, Washington. Repping Lil Cito's town, apparently.
Hell yeah.
I'm just an avid music goer. Always love the art, always love the craft, I always love the positivity, the energy, even the negativity at times. Sorry to bump the mic.
No, you good.
But I'm all for the culture and the emotion.
That.
And I know that a lot of people aren't right now, but I'm here to tell people come back to it.
I feel like I dig that.
Yeah.
Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I play a little bit of piano and a little bit of drums.
Okay. And did you start on either of those, or did you kind of get in as the music you do first?
Music and singing and rapping. Piano. My fault.
Oh, gotcha.
Piano and singing and rapping. That all kind of came all at once.
Gotcha.
I guess. Oh, damn.
You good.
So. When I was, let's say, 7, 8, something like that, I started getting interested in making videos and dancing and stuff, and so that eventually led into making little loops online, and then eventually that led on to, making some songs on a pirated version of Logic with the Apple earbuds.
Hell yeah! Allegedly, of course. Allegedly.
Oh yeah, no, I don't condone pirating, but if you were to pirate something, always use a VPN.
Yes, again, allegedly.
I don't even know what a VPN is. I just don't shoot the messenger. That's all.
Hell yeah. All right, now this is a fun one we asked pretty early on. It's definitely a crowd favorite.
Oh yeah.
What was the first album you ever bought with your own money?
Oh, first album I ever bought with my own money. Let's see. Dang. Igor by Tyler, the Creator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Yeah. Hell
on
yeah.
CD.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Great album. I have that on vinyl. I'm a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it.
That and Flower Boy. All his early work is incredible, but the stuff he's putting out now is just
top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier. Influential. Inspirational.
Call Me If You Get Lost. Oh,
beautiful
and
album.
then the re-release.
Yeah.
Oh. I can talk about it forever, but this is your interview, not Tyler's.
No, it's okay.
Now, tell us about the first show you ever went to that you wanted to go to. So you were this show's happening, got tickets, went to it.
Brockhampton.
Okay.
Brockhampton for sure.
Hell yeah.
I was working at a frozen yogurt shop. I was 16, and my friends were like, "Hey, we're gonna go see Brockhampton," and I just got into them. Mm-hmm. So I was like, "Okay, I've never been to a concert before." Bought the tickets and everything, and we all went. It was probably one of my favorite concerts still, just because seeing the band was amazing. I love
Hell
it.
yeah. Who they play with? Or was it just them?
Them and 100 Gex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw a
shit.
tree get like thrown off the stage and everything. I was like, what the fuck is
Have
it?
you listened to 10,000 Gex yet?
No, dude, I haven't. I've only actually no. I should know. I've only listened to like one song. I don't even know the song name.
Fair.
But
It's wild. Definitely go give it a listen.
Okay.
Also, shout out 100 Gex if you ever want to be on the show.
Shout out 100 Gex.
Let's make it happen.
And
All right, now let's go ahead and let's dive into some more artist-focused questions.
Yeah, here, I'll take my glasses off for that one. I don't even know.
Okay,
I
back
got
on
a
that.
little.
No, you're good. You're
little
good.
something,
I mean, there's a
okay.
little something there, but you know,
Little something.
it's all good. It's all
I got
good. The
you.
camera will love it anyway. Now, this is the easy one. We're gonna get it out of the way now.
Yeah.
How did you pick your name?
So my dad got me into music. He's a DJ, and he got me into the whole thing. So he calls me Jade. So why not? Why not just call myself Jade?
Hell yeah. And you just
Yeah.
run with it ever since.
Yep, ever since.
I dig that. Now, tell us about your writing process. And most specifically, first tell us about how you start a song, like when you find that inspiration, what do you do? And then when do you decide a song is done? So like tell us about the
Okay.
very beginning and the very end, but start
Okay.
with the beginning.
Okay. So usually I'll come across a beat, whether that be someone sends it to me, YouTube. Maybe I'll make one. I don't really know. It just depends on whatever I'm feeling.
Yep.
And so I have to like feel it. I have to connect with it. I have to see myself on it. I have to picture words, even if they're not like legible words, I guess.
Yeah.
Like writing wise. And I just write. Just straight off the bat. I actually have this one song that I started off with, I don't know what to write. Because there was this one interview with Pharrell. He was talking about if you don't know what to write, just write about it. And so I did that. But back to like the main structure of it. This is a lot to think about. This is,
Yeah, right?
No one's ever really like asked me like deep about it. But let's see. So, I'll find a beat and I'll just continuously write. Like as soon as I get an idea, boom, like 4 down, another 4, another 4, another 4, or maybe 8, maybe 16. I don't really know. But once I get that inspiration, I have a topic and I have an emotion, I have some message I want to get across. I'll just keep writing about it.
Hell yeah.
And if I ever get stuck, then maybe I'll leave it. Maybe I'll leave it for a day, week, month. And, there are some songs where I haven't gotten back to writing in a couple years, but I'll still look at them and be like, okay, what can I add to this? But usually it'll consist of me being in the studio, maybe messing around a little bit. I'm a studio rat, but sometimes I do mess around in the studio a little bit. Just have a little fun with it.
Oh yeah.
But let's see.
And then what about finishing the
Yeah,
song?
yeah, finishing
what
the song.
decides that it's done?
Yeah, that's the hard part, because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to music. I have to feel like I can share this.
Okay.
And a lot of the songs, like I don't really do ad libs. So a lot of the songs I have, like I'm like, oh, it's not finished because I haven't done ad libs. But the only way to get better at doing it is just doing it.
Yeah.
But really, if it still connects with me, then I'll decide it's finished.
Okay.
That's kind of the whole process, the whole convoluted process.
I dig that.
Yeah.
Now, this one's kind of a bigger question.
Yeah.
Out of your entire discography, which track do you think represents you best as an artist right now?
Released or unreleased?
Released.
Oh, okay.
Like if you had to show somebody one track to like define like you right now.
Oh, probably Moonrock.
Okay, and what about it?
It's just, I smoke. There you go. Just plain and simple. Plain and simple. Some people beat around the bush with it. I smoke. But it's very introspective when you look at the lyrics. If I left you in a minute, would you love me so? I'm a very introspective person. I do a lot of self-realization, a lot of journaling, and so that question actually was on my mind in a lot of my relationships because like growing up, I like my parents split, and you know, it kind of just made me think like, if I left this person, like, would they still love me? And you know, sometimes I feel like it's just a representation of myself, because if I left my like old self, would I still love my new self? Because
powerful.
you know, a lot of self-love can be detrimental, but it can also be positive. And
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be positive or negative until it happens, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I dig that.
Yeah.
That was a really insightful answer.
Yeah.
All right, now go ahead and tell us about either your most favorite show that you've ever performed, or if you've got too many favorites, the most wild, or if you've got one for both, tell us both.
Okay. I don't really have a wild one. I'm not like, you know, throwing things
Well, it doesn't have to be
around.
so much you being wild. Like I said, if you have too many favorites, tell us about one that was just wild. But
Okay.
like I said, tell us favorite first.
But I do have a favorite. It was actually my last show at Alma Mater in Tacoma. Shout out y'all. You guys have an amazing venue. But it was the night of my album release, Clarity. And that was honestly the night that a lot of things changed mentally, music-wise, and it was just an eye-opening experience, because seeing so much support come from that, like just announcing like, hey, I have an album releasing tonight, and everyone's like, oh yeah, like I'll go listen to it, let me add it, like where can I find it and everything, what's your name and everything. That was probably my favorite show, just seeing all that support.
That's rad. All right, now we're going to go ahead and jump into some hypothetical questions.
Hypothetical. I'm always for hypotheticals.
Yeah. Now, if you could work with any one artist who's currently alive, and if it's a group, you got to pick one member, who would you want to work with?
Andre 3000.
Okay,
Andre
you just had that
3000.
on lock. You were
stacks.
ready.
3 stacks already, yes.
Hell yeah. Have you heard the new track with Killer Mike yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, communication coming in.
Quality.
Yeah.
Quality. That
I
was a
love
team
that.
up I didn't even know I needed, and then I knew I needed it as soon as I heard it.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, okay, we're doing this now.
Yeah, as soon as I heard Future drop off, and then Andre come in, right? Oh, that thing cuts.
Yep. Game over.
Yeah.
Game over. And now, subsequently, who's a local artist that you're like aware of, but you haven't had a chance to connect with yet, but you would like to?
Travis Thompson, I'd say. Okay. He is way bigger, and albeit a little less local than some would think. As in, you know, I'm from Puyallup, he's Seattle, but I would love to work with him because of his like willingness to just be himself and just put like bullshit aside and kind of just, you know, live free.
Hell yeah, I dig that.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody knows him, make it happen. Add him in the comments.
He follows
tag
me
him.
and everything.
There we go.
I've tried to hit him up a few times. I actually did his open verse challenge for 81 with Logic.
Okay.
Logic was like one of my idols. And I thought it would be crazy to be on a song with him. So I actually did 2 verses for it. Because I was like, all right, the first one wasn't good enough. I got to do the second one. But yeah, Travis Thompson, definitely a local person I'd love to work with.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now, this one's a fun one. Have fun with this one.
All right.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, and you didn't have to worry about power, stability, crowd access, it was all sorted, but you could perform anywhere in the world, where would you pick?
Great Wall of China, bunch of projectors on the side, like just like short throw projectors, just like right down the side of the wall.
Okay.
Bunch of speakers, everything. People probably wouldn't understand me because I'm American, but
I think they're pretty familiar with English over there. But
I think it'd be sick.
Hell yeah.
Great Wall of China.
That's a cool spot too. Nobody said that one yet. Also,
said?
did you know in certain spots on the Great Wall of China, it's only like this tall?
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, like it like goes up and down.
I'll let
so
them come
make sure not to pick one of those spots, so the projectors won't work.
Yeah, I'll have security right by me though.
Perfect. Yeah, you go stand at that end of the wall where there's where it's easy for people to get to.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, and then to wrap up the hypothetical questions.
Yep.
And this one's kind of a headier one.
Yeah.
If you had to pick a completely different genre than any genre you performed before, so if you've like done like a genre bend track, you can't pick that one.
Okay.
But if you had to pick a completely different genre, what would you pick?
Jazz.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can dig that.
Most definitely jazz. I like the groove.
I dig
like
that.
the-
I don't
like
think
the
anybody
soul.
said that one yet either. So
Like
we're
the
getting a lot of fun
soulfulness
answers.
and the
What
you can connect with it. There's a story in just the instruments.
Hell yeah. Now,
Yeah.
just to dig a little deeper, what would you do in jazz? Would you be a vocalist? Would you want to do like guitar, drums? Like,
I wouldn't do any vocals.
Okay.
If I had a song, if I had a jazz song, I wouldn't do any vocals. I would have all the instruments speaking,
okay, bad.
and really invoke emotion, really tell something. Really, it could be your own story. It could be whatever you want it to be, but it would be me.
Bad. I dig that. I dig
Yeah.
that. Hell yeah. All right. We're going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what you have coming up in the future? You know, what's, let's say, end of August, beginning of September?
Well, I got a new single I'm gearing up for release. It's called Super Beetle. It's a more down-tempo song. It's a lot of me singing, I'd say.
Hell yeah.
But, it's a good feeling. I believe Super Beetle is a good feeling. And so I want to release it.
Bad.
But I'm also working on an album, too.
Oh, okay.
Working title is I Can Leave Now. So, watch out for that.
Yeah, definitely get ready for that, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Now, for this next one, go and look at the camera. Tell everybody how they can find you. Give us the ats, the plugs, things like that.
Okay. So y'all can find me on Instagram at Jade Not Jaden, JADENOT JADEN, or on Snapchat Hamel Jaden, HAMEL.JADEN, or even Facebook Jaden Hamel. Love y'all.
Hell yeah. And then any other plugs, any other shout outs, anybody you want to put on while you're on here?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Jay LaRon, really holding it down. He's on Still Frames. Love that man. I want to give a shout out to Ann Francis. It's my beautiful girlfriend over there. She's just sitting down though. She's on a bench. Want to give a shout out to my dad for getting me into music. Want to give a shout out to my mom for really pushing me forward. And everyone that's really helped me. B Smith, Jay Out, Odre, everybody.
Bad.
The whole Lost Boys gang too.
Bad. All right, now we've got one last question, but I'm going to steal the camera for just a second.
It's all good.
As always, y'all, please make sure to like, subscribe, hit all the buttons, do all the things. I don't know where they are, but you do, and I trust you. And now for the final question. What is your guilty pleasure song?
Oh, dude, guilty pleasure song. What is it? Dude, I just listened to it last night. Oh, Crazy, Gnarls Barkley.
Okay.
I know some people hate CeeLo Green for like what he did and everything, but dude, that song, listen to it.
I mean, I like CeeLo.
Yeah.
I think their music's cool.
He's got a good voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's always wild.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're always doing something wild.
Oh, yeah.
Every time. They pop up on all kinds of things. They're doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We're going to officially wrap this up. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and get up on out of here, y'all. This has been another exciting episode of Jimmy's Jam Box. I'm
Peace
Jimmy.
out. I'm Jade.
And we're signing off. Later, y'all.
That's a wrap.
This is not a podcast.